I didn't go viral. I didn't win the lottery. I didn't marry rich. I just changed 1% of my habits. And it flipped my finances. I used to think big results needed big sacrifices, like skipping lattes or working 80-hour weeks. But turns out, it's the tiny things you do on autopilot that build wealth. Quietly, slowly, powerfully. Let me show you how I used those small shifts to become financially free before 30. Luna here. In my 20s, I was just like most of you, juggling rent, debt, social pressure, and the fear of falling behind. I had a steady income. I was doing okay by all outward appearances, but every month still felt like a scramble. I was caught in a cycle of just surviving, not building anything for the future. Until I realized something. I didn't need a new job or a massive raise. I needed better habits. Not overnight transformations, but small, repeatable actions that would move me one step closer to freedom every single day. So here are the exact micro habits I adopted that changed everything. Every morning, I did a 3-minute money check. No spreadsheets, no drama. I'd just glance at my budget app while drinking coffee. Seeing my balance and spending patterns daily helped me feel the numbers, not just fear them. This one habit kept me honest, helped me notice subscription creep, and prevented late payments just by staying aware. Next, I redefined budgeting. I had tried envelopes, zero-based, even apps that gamified the process. But what worked? A custom formula. 60% essentials, 30% fun, 10% future. Why did this click? Because it allowed me to enjoy life without guilt while still saving. It wasn't about being perfect, it was about being consistent. Then came the cool-down rule. I used to impulse buy after a bad day. Skincare, sushi, online cart full of treat-yourself moments. Now, if I saw something I wanted, I waited 24 hours. That pause made 90% of my impulses disappear. Delayed gratification doesn't mean denying yourself. It just means giving your future self a vote. Once a week, I committed to learning. One podcast, one video, one blog post, every week. But here's the key. I didn't just listen, I applied what I learned. The day I watched a beginner's investing tutorial was the day I opened my first brokerage account. Start before you're ready, because no one ever feels totally ready. I stopped hiding from money conversations. I used to feel shame around finances. Now I create space to talk about money with friends. We share wins, fails, tips, and resources. One of my friends introduced me to high-yield savings. Another helped me negotiate my freelance rates. Normalize money talk and you normalize growth. I explored multiple income streams. Freelance projects, selling digital templates, flipping items on marketplace apps. Not every side hustle was a hit, but one of them, it now pays my rent. The lesson? Start small, start messy, but start. Every extra dollar is a seed you can plant. I gamified my progress, and I made a simple spreadsheet to track my net worth monthly. It wasn't fancy, but seeing that number grow gave me real dopamine. Instead of chasing likes or views, I chased upward momentum in my savings and investments. Celebrate small wins, they'll keep you moving. I started investing early. I used to think the stock market was for people richer than me. But after some reading and experimenting with small amounts, I saw the power of compound growth. My first $200 became $2,000 in a few years, and I did nothing but leave it alone. The earlier you start, the less you have to invest later. That's math, not magic. I learned to block out the noise. There's a flood of advice out there. TikTok's telling you to invest in crypto. Family saying you should buy a house ASAP. Friends recommending NFTs. I picked one financial mentor whose values aligned with mine and I focused. Less confusion, more clarity, and finally I reinvested in myself. Books, online courses, coaching sessions. I used to hesitate spending money on learning. Now I realize that every skill I acquire compounds just like money does. One book helped me double my freelance income. One course taught me how to manage taxes as a creator. Your brain is your biggest asset. Feed it. All these tiny habits added up. Not all at once. Not perfectly, but steadily. The turning point for me wasn't dramatic. It wasn't when I hit 6 figures or paid off a debt. It was when I finally ditched hustle culture and embraced calm, consistent action. Freedom didn't come from burnout. It came from building better systems and sticking with them. If you're still waiting for the right time to start managing your money, this is it. Pick one habit, one small shift, and do it daily. That's how I got here. That's how you can too. If you want more, I got you. Check out my other videos on budgeting, side hustles, and investing. I'll walk this road with you. Let's build freedom together. You got this. Let's go.